Coffee and Colouring here, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you my August 2021 completed pages, and yeah, this was a really fun month for me. I actually just stuck to doing colour by number books and that was it, so it was really stress-free and fun to do. So I managed to do 20 pages this month, and I did it out of 5 colouring books, and these 5 colouring books were just my go-to for the month. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and we'll get into it. So I'm going to start the video by having a coffee because it's very fitting as I'm coffee and colouring. Alright, so there was one book that I did 12 pages from, so I will be showing that last. The first book here I have is Cartoon Characters Colour by Number by Jennifer Rowling, and I've been loving the Jennifer Rowling books. I think they're some of my favourite colour by number books for sure, but I only did one in this one this month, and it was this one of Vanellope Von Sweets from Wreck-It Ralph. So yeah, this one was a lot of fun to do. I love how it came out, and I used a Reno art marker for the black. I used a Bic permanent marker for the black as well, because the Reno art marker ran out. And then I mainly used Ohuhu markers and some Crayola Super Tip. For the greens were Crayola Super Tips, and this grey and this like darker skin color shade. So yeah, that was this one. I want to do a bit more from this book because I think this is my third picture from it. So yeah, but that was really fun. So that is that one. The next book is Mosaic Art Patterns by Such and Such Diva, which I love this book so much, you guys. Oh, also, okay, the Vanellope Von Sweets one I did on August 1st, so it was my very first page for the month. So this one I did like 3 different pages. So the first one here is this one. It's a leaves page. It might be trees, but I see them as leaves. So this one was really fun to do, and I did it on August 20... I want to say 22nd. On August 2nd, I did this one. And yeah, had a lot of fun. I was watching some like disturbing true stories videos and stuff, which were really creepy, but yeah, while I did this it was really fun. And I did this one next in here, the pineapple page, which this one actually took a while to complete because the orange and yellow areas and the greens, there's actually 3 different greens, and you know, the blue background, it just took a while because of all the different little parts of the squares. And this one I finished on August 4th. So there was stuff before this I did, but again, I'm showing that book last. I'm just going to show you, instead of like showing a page, swapping books and then going back in the complete order, I'm showing you books and then in order of the books. So yeah, and then the last one that I did in here was this page, and this book and another 2 books I ended up taking to my boyfriend's house when I was staying there for a few days, and this B page was one of the ones I completed, and it was really fun. I started off by colouring the black, and like when you just see the black, it's like this zigzag shape, so I thought it might be snakes. So it was really fun once I filled in more things to then realize they were bees, and they're super cute. And I finished this on August 11th, and in this book I only used Ohuhu markers, and yeah, I don't have a black at the moment in my Ohuhu markers, so I have been using a black Sharpie. But yeah, that was super cute. I love how it turned out, and I'm very excited to do more in this book. So the next book I have, which I'm super excited to own, is this Mystery Colors coloring book by Joe Bartos. This was the second book that I brought with me to my boyfriend's, and I had so much fun in it. So the first page I decided to do in this one was the parakeet page. I love how colorful it is, love how it turns out, love the unique color by number style in here. Very fun because it's quite messy, so harder to tell what it's going to be, but you can look at the key at the back, so you can select which one you want to do if you like, which I probably should show you if they have a key, to show you what theirs looks like and then how mine turned out. And I love looking at the bleed through, as some of you may know, so that's very satisfying. So yeah, I finished this page on August 3rd. This is when I first kind of got the book, and it was at my house. And yeah, I was watching Bailey Sarian while coloring this, so that was really fun. And then I went ahead and did the first page in here because I had got some new markers. So everything on here is Olip markers, which I was browsing Amazon and I found them, and I really wanted some spare markers in case my Ohuhus run out, instead of just buying a whole new Ohuhu pack of markers, which I did end up buying a smaller set for, you know, to kind of replace some markers that I have in my 100 set, which they don't sell anymore, so I got an 80 set. The 80 set of Ohuhu markers are going to be the ones that replace the 100 set ones that run out. So yeah, this is all the Olip markers except for the dark green and lighter green here, which I did okay with them. My blending could have been better, but I was, you know, trying them out for the first time. I do not like the smell of them. It's a very odd smell. I wouldn't say it's a bad smell, but it's just an odd smell. There's the bleed through. But yeah, it was really, really fun. I used a Sharpie for the black, and here is it in the color key. That's what it looks like. And then this is my one. But yeah, I really love the Olip markers. They come with a fair bit. It's an 80 set that I bought, and they were really cheap. I think they were $39.99 for the 80 set, so that is really, really good. And again, there are some colors that are very, very similar to my Ohuhu markers, so when I can, I will be using my Olip markers, and yeah, that way I won't have to waste my Ohuhu markers. So yeah, this one was fun. And the greys, I nearly ran out of all my Ohuhu greys, so it is great to have greys. Love them. And I did, yeah, the donkey page at my boyfriend's as well. And I can't remember if I said the date, but I did this on August 7th. So the last one in here I did was the bee page, and I love this one. I remember seeing this like before I owned the book myself, and I really, really loved it. So this one I used a couple of Ohuhu markers for some of the browns, and the black is a black Sharpie, and then the rest is Olip markers. Oh, and the yellow is actually a Crayola Super Tip. So this one I completed on August 26th, and oh wait, actually I don't know if I said this, but I didn't do this at my boyfriend's house. The donkey was the one in this book that I did at his house. But yeah, this one was really fun. I was watching The Simpsons while I did this one. Love how this one looks. I really took my time, and I think it's super neat, and yeah, it's really fun to look at. So this one, where is it? This one on the color key. I think mine looks very, very similar. But yeah, I should probably turn it this way. But yeah, I really love how this one turned out, guys. And I'm excited to do more from this book. It's so much fun. I really want the Christmas Mystery Colors book by Joe Bartos, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it because it's been out of stock every time I look. So yeah, that is Mystery Colors by Joe Bartos, and those are the 3 pictures I did in it. So this next book I'm excited to show you guys. It is, of course, a Le Grand Classiques book, tome 2, and I only did 1 from this book this month, I think because I was having fun with my newer books, and I actually did a buddy colour with the lovely Mini Rach here on YouTube, and her Instagram is Mini Rachy, and we decided we actually had different books. So she had the Color by Number books by Hatchet Heroes that I didn't have, and I had the ones that she doesn't have. So we decided, so we could still do a buddy color, we would choose each other's books that we color from and choose a random number, so that will be the decider of what page we do. So Rachel chose my Le Grand Classics tome 2, and this is the page I got. It was page 27, which is, just saying, I forget her name, Maid Marianne, and I did this on August 13th, and I actually watched Robin Hood for my first time while I was doing this, as I hadn't watched it before that, and I feel like you would enjoy it a lot more, say if you grew up watching it, and then it would have that nostalgia to the movie, but it was very sweet and like a very happy, sweet movie, so it was good. It's just I don't think I could rewatch it a lot, and yeah, this character is really cute, and I used just a black Posca pen for the outline, and everything is Crayola Super Tips, which is one of my favorite things to do, you guys. As you may know, I love to make it look super smooth, or as smooth as I can. And yeah, I think she came out really, really great. And on the topic of this, I still want to film a video for you guys, start to finish, of a Crayola Super Tips process, or if I decide to use Prismacolors that day. And I know I've said I'm going to do that, and I've responded to some of your requests on other videos you guys want me to make, and I know I haven't done it yet, but please forgive me. I will when I can, and when I'm in the correct mood and really feel like doing a page, then I will film it for you guys as soon as that happens. I just don't want to force myself to color anything that I don't necessarily feel like on the day, so please forgive me, but just know that eventually a video will come out. And it's the same with coloring. Like, I did feel like Color by Numbers this month, and I did feel like my mind started going, oh, what if people aren't into that and they want to see, like, you know, pictures from other books that aren't just Color by Numbers. But I really enjoyed it this month, and I think that's really important, to make sure you enjoy what you're coloring, because that's the point, is to have fun and enjoy the whole experience. So that's the only times I'm going to choose to color, and yeah, want to make sure I have fun when I film the videos for you guys, and I just hope you guys don't mind. And yeah, I actually did really good this month too. I'm not sure if I will have this month's book haul, because I only got 6 books, but I may still film that for you guys. So I'm very proud of myself, because you guys know I've been going very, very crazy with my book hauls. But yeah, I only got 6 new books this month, so proud of myself. And yeah, I'll pop up a picture here of Rachel's image that she did. So I selected Le Grand Classics Tome 3 for Rachel, and I selected page 36 randomly, and yeah. So this was a really, really fun buddy color. Thank you so much, Rachel, for messaging me, and I had so much fun, and Rachel's very, very sweet, so please check out her channel, and I look forward to doing some more buddy colors with you. So that is this book. The next book, which is my final book, is 70 Plus cartoon characters by Jennifer Rowling, the Color by Number. So this has been my favorite book this month, if you can't tell by all the little tabs sticking out. I had so much fun. I don't even know where to start. Do I start from the first page, or should I show you guys in order from the dates? Maybe I'll show you in order from the dates. So the very first page I did, which I did show a sneak peek in my book haul, I believe, of this page. So it was, I just don't want you guys to see the other ones I did yet. This page, page 49, and it was Stitch. So this book is all Ohuhu markers. The grey here on this Stitch, I used a Crayola Super Tip, and I used a Crayola Super Tip for the background, but it was really streaky, so I went over it with a Prismacolor pencil, which took like an extra 10 minutes, but I love the results because it just smoothed out that messy background. And yeah, this was really fun, and it really kickstarted my excitement for this book. And there's 70 whole pages in this book. Like, oh, I'm just so excited to dive into more next month as well. I am filming this a little bit early. It's August 30th, so we're nearly in September, but not quite. So I'm hoping I can get this video up for you guys at least by the 1st of September, or tomorrow or something like that. So this is the very first page. I did it on August 2nd, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. So the second page I did, this second page is this one, which is the 25th page, and it's this little chick character or something like that. And this is the only one I've done in this book where I actually have no clue who it's meant to be, and it's really bugging me because I'm like, have I seen this character before? It looks really familiar, but I'm not sure. And obviously it's quite unique with the little shoes and the red bow and just the character design in general. But if you guys know, please leave it down in the comments. I tried to search up a bunch of, you know, yellow chick, yellow duck. I would search all these things trying to find a Disney character or just a cartoon character, sorry, that is this character, and I just couldn't find anything on it. But it's very cute. I had so much fun doing this one, and I did this one on August 2nd. So my next page that I did is, gosh, I've done so many, is page 35, which ended up being Homer Simpson. And this page I completed on August 3rd, and I love how he came out, love the colors, and it looks like Homer Simpson. And this one is on the back. So I actually, because all of the pages I selected randomly, but there's some where I tried to look like, so there was a lot of blue in this background and it's very hard, you can't tell what the image is going to be. So I just tried to find one that had this blue in the same areas as this picture, and you know, made sure it had yellow and stuff where Homer was, and I was able to find this page, and yeah, it was very fun. So that is that one. And then I did page 11. So this one here, which ended up being Scooby-Doo, and he is too dark of a brown, but he was very fun. And this whole book I used Ohuhu markers, besides the Stitch one, so Ohuhu markers, and then the black is a black Sharpie, and I outlined the whole black squares in Sharpie and color it with a Bic black marker, because I'm just trying to use it up, and that way I'm using both markers, and the Sharpie kind of keeps straighter lines and doesn't bleed as much, so that's why I use it to outline the squares, and the Bic bleeds a lot more, so that's why I use it to color the squares. So yeah, this one is Scooby-Doo, which I love Scooby-Doo, so that was fun. And it's a very fun process of doing it and trying to piece together who it's going to be. So yeah, Scooby-Doo I did on August 4th, if I didn't already say. And yeah, so the next page I did was page number 1, and it is Bulbasaur from Pokemon. And I adore Pokemon. I love it. I love the franchise. I grew up, you know, playing Pokemon and like even Super Mario and all that. That's completely up my alley. I love it. And Bulbasaur is very cute. He is usually a turquoisey kind of color, and then this is green, but it still looks like him, and the colors are slightly off, but like, yeah, I really love how he came out. And I couldn't think for the life of me what number 1 was in this book, because I have seen this book on other channels and I knew I had seen number 1, but I couldn't remember what it was. So this was really fun to work out and then be like, oh yeah, it's Bulbasaur. So yeah, that is that page. So the next one I did, which was on, yeah, so Bulbasaur I did on August 11th, and also on August 11th I did page 46, which is Raphael from Ninja Turtles. So here was a questionable one while I did the black outline. I was like, who is it? Like, I couldn't tell who it was. And then I kind of thought of where the colors were, and then it came to me. I'm like, oh my god, it's Raphael from Ninja Turtles. So this one was really fun to do. Again, all Ohuhu markers and the Sharpie and Bic marker for the black. This one was so much fun. I love where the shadows and all of it are, like, it just looks really cool. Very cool pixel art. So yeah, this one was really fun to do, and yeah, I couldn't tell for a while who it was. So that was fun. And then it was kind of the same day, but it ended up being the next morning because I was up till like 2 in the morning. So on August 12th, I actually did, and this is when I was at my boyfriend's house as well, I did Catwoman, and I love this one so much because who doesn't love Catwoman? And this is page 24. And it's just really cool because it's a very limited color palette. It is just black and this blue color, the darker blue and lighter blue, and then the reds. So really, really love this one. And I do love Catwoman. Sorry about the shine. But yeah, this looks really, really awesome. I had so much fun doing this one. And perfect example for using the Bic marker to colour in as well, because I have heaps of spares and they're very easy to get. So yeah, that is this one. And yeah, I think I did Catwoman, Raphael and Bulbasaur at my boyfriend's house. So yeah, and that was it, and this is the 3rd book that I had brought to his. So the next page I did on August 13th was this one here, and it ended up being Lisa Simpson. So this one was so much fun. This was a random selected page, and I love how she came out. Love The Simpsons. And I actually believe I was watching The Simpsons when I coloured this one in. So that was always fun. She's very cute. So that was August 13th. And then on August 25th, I did page 39, which ended up being another one of Stitch. So it's Lilo and Stitch. Now this book has some things that are very odd sometimes, like the colour palette. I don't know why he has green in his teeth and Lilo's eyes are red, and she's this is actually 2 markers mixed together for her skin because I used the wrong one, and then I found one that was the perfect cream colour. But Lilo's skin isn't that light in the movies and stuff, so yeah, that kind of just annoys me. And you know, his nose here has like this bright light pink, like the same color as his ear, when usually it's like the darker blue shade. So just little things like that. And I did make some little changes. Was it this one? Maybe it wasn't this one. Nope, it wasn't this one. My bad, guys. So there's that one that I did. And this one took me a while to guess what it was too, because the two characters, I started doing the black outline from Lilo, and at first I thought it was Roadrunner, because I could see the one eye. This looked like a beak, kind of, and then this looked like the Roadrunner, like, feathers on his head. So it was very confusing. And then once I finished Stitch, because it's in a more different style with more pixels, took me longer to realize it was Stitch, but yeah. So that was really fun though, and I still like how it looks. So next I did page 62, which ended up being Snow White. Now this one I randomly selected, but I could tell it was going to be Snow White, like you could kind of see the outlines and stuff. But yeah, I did this page, and this was the one I changed up a lot. So this is the cream color that I used on her face, which suits Snow White. It is the correct skin tone for Snow White. So yeah, and I really love how she came out, and I did her on August 26th. If I didn't say, I feel like I keep repeating, but I'm probably just saying a bunch of different dates. So yeah, the skin tone that she has here, they wanted on this part of her outfit that I left white. So I did decide to leave it white because I didn't want it to blend in with her skin tone, and it's meant to be white anyway. Like, fair enough if maybe they made it all grey, that's still close enough. And they also wanted the skin color here where I left it white, on her smile, and it wanted the skin tone on the eye shine bits that I left. So that was really annoying, so I just left it white. I think it looks way better this way. Yeah. So that one was really fun to do. And then on August 28th, I did whoops. This page, page 29, which ended up being Mr. Potato Head. So this one was fun. I couldn't tell for a hot minute who it was going to be, and then I saw like the mustache, and I had the eyes colored in, but because the white bits, I didn't realize they were there. It just looked like two little black eyes. And then I saw the mustache and stuff, and then I saw that it was going to be orange and it had a little hat, and then I realized it was Mr. Potato Head. So this one was really fun to do, super cute. And yeah, so the final page I did in this book, which I ran out of the blue tags or tabs or whatever. So yeah, I have a little pink one here, and this one I did today, and today, like I said, is August 30th when I'm filming this video, and I just selected a random page again, and it ended up being Flounder from The Little Mermaid. So this one was super fun to do. I, again, was watching The Simpsons while I did him, and he was another one that was a bit off. All the colors and everything were correct. The weird thing with this one is he just had this eyebrow. This one here I added in. It was just yellow, like it was just that orangey color, orangey yellow color of Flounder. So I added in the black and mimicked this eyebrow to give him another eyebrow, because that just annoyed me so much. So little things like that I will change, and you know, there are some of those odd things that I have found in this book so far with the color palette sometimes. So yeah, and yeah, he's super cute. I love it, and I love this book so much. It's just so fun to flick through and be like, yep, I'm just going to do this page, or yep, this page is the one I'm doing today, and you really can't tell what they are because there is no color key. So much fun. So this is the one that I did 12 pages from, and I am sure I'm going to do many more next month as well. And I do have the new book by Jennifer Rowling, which is the 50+ cartoon characters, and it had Winnie the Pooh on the front cover, but I believe the cover art has changed, and it's got 4 slots of like teasers of pictures that are in the book. So yeah, but the original book was a blue color, and it had Pooh Bear on the front, kind of like this Alice in Wonderland just cover image, but it was Winnie the Pooh. and I'm excited to hopefully maybe get into that one in September. And the only thing is I have to select a completely new color palette in that book, and it's got like the color palette, and then it has the Prismacolor pencils. Like the colors are from the Prismacolor pencil sets, so you can just be like, oh, it's asking for this Prismacolor, I'll color it in that. But I really enjoyed using markers, so I do think I may use Prismacolors in it just to not have to worry about what I'm choosing, because it just tells you what Prismacolor pencil to use. So that will be interesting to see how it looks. I just think it's a little quicker with the markers, and that's what I love with this book too, because I've written down every single color and what marker I've used. I can just grab this book whenever, grab my little notebook that has all of the markers, and I can just go ahead and select all the colors and just dive right into it. So yeah, probably should fill this out. I don't really feel that this book belongs to page in any of my books, so I probably should write my name in those. But yeah, that is this video, guys. These have been the 5 books that have had all my coloring love for the month, and I'm very excited for next month because my birthday is coming up in September. It is September 15th, and I may go a bit crazy with my book buying just because of gifts, and because it's my birthday month, I'm allowed to, and that's my excuse. So yeah, I look forward to next month. And again, I am sorry to those of you who have requested some videos off of me and I haven't filmed them yet, but like I said, when I am feeling like it and I do whip out a book and go, oh, I should film this, I will do that as soon as I can for you all. And yeah, I am very happy with the progress I made this month, and it was just so fun, like I said, having a completely color by number month, which wasn't planned. I just gravitated towards these books. I'm very excited to see what I gravitate towards next month as well, because I definitely will be coloring from a lot of these again next month, but I'm sure there'll be some other fun books. Thank you so much for watching. And I would like to say happy coloring to you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!